Hello everyone, this is Brad and Chris coming to you this time from Paris. And first of all, we want to thank you for the great reactions we've had to our top 10. And we had a lot of fun making that top 10. We're going to film some more, right?
Oh yeah.
You can look for them in February, March. But we also have this brand new format which we want to introduce to you.
Yeah. So it's called Gypsy Jazz Replay. And what we do is every episode we have a special guest. And we let them pick their favorite song. And then we play the whole song for you guys. And then we watch a little replay of it. And we break down basically what they were thinking, what we were thinking, and what you could possibly think when you're playing that song, to really understand how their mindset when they're playing it. So it's a really good concept, and it's a really good way to learn new ideas and how different approaches to take on a tune, for example.
That's true. So I think let's start with the show. And of course, if you like the videos and want to be updated on new shows, then please hit the subscribe button right here. If not for me, then for Brett, because he really likes seeing that number go up.
Please, I love numbers.
Welcome everyone, my name is Christiaan.
And I'm Brad.
This is Gypsy Jazz replay with Chris and Brad, featuring
John Rijsdijk.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about Sheik of Araby we just played, one of John's favorite tunes. So I started off with this like little intro. I learned from Stochelo. But
Who did he learn it from?
I think he took it from Django.
Probably.
But the funny thing is, it's only 6 bars, and it's the only intro I know which is 6 bars but sounds completely natural. So if you play this intro without like saying something about it, then people will think it's 8 bars. So you just always say, whenever I use the intro is 6 bars.
Say the Django intro is 6 bars.
Yeah.
Because Django has a lot of funky intros that are like 14 or 13 bars.
It's just a B flat 6 chord. Shift back to A6 and then back to B flat. And then you play F sharp 7. F7, and if you would want to be really sophisticated, you do so. And that's the start of the song immediately. Yeah. So let's go to the melody.
Yeah.
So the melody, like you were saying, it's kind of sparse. It's like empty.
Yeah, there's only the Sheik of Araby. I think the melody has like maybe 9 notes in it total or something.
Yeah. So ja, je played some nice fills, je speelt wat leuke dingen tussendoor. Is dat improvisatie of heb je daar van tevoren over nagedacht om de melodie in te vullen?
Nee, ik heb er niet echt over nagedacht. Ik wil
Dus iedere keer
proberen
anders.
wat versiersels eraan te geven.
En wat zijn je plannen? Je begint met... En dan vul je, maar waar vul je dan mee? Wat is dan je idee? Zo C mineur drieklap.
C mineur, F7.
Ja, you just play the C minor.
Like a simple arpeggio.
Ja, C minor arpeggio.
Ja.
But is there any other way you could fill it? Heb je ook een andere manier om het te doen?
Ik speel het altijd zo eigenlijk.
Ja? let's play the thing where you do the beginning of the melody. Yeah? 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so what's that thing we can do there? Yeah, so it's like a B flat major arpeggio.
And I think the point is when you have melodies that have a lot of space, then what you can do to fill them up and to add extra notes and kind of make them a little more fun and active, then you can just play the arpeggio notes.
Okay, so let's move on to the next thing. It's a very interesting thing. In the melody, you had some moving, like harmonies that were moving in different directions. Dus mijn vraag is, hoe ben je erop gekomen? Is er iets in de akkoorden wat je dat doet, hoe je op het idee bent gekomen, of is het gewoon puur toeval?
Nee, dat is geen toeval. Je pakt gewoon een stukje van de melodie, zeg maar, en je hoort de tonen omhoog gaan en de tweede stem eronder, die bedenk ik dan omlaag.
Want het is F7 naar D7, hè? Ja. Zo, één stem gaat... Eens gaat van A, G, vies. Ja, zo. It's pretty nice.
That's the full whole idea.
Ja,
Kind of.
waar komt het ergens vandaan? Want John, jij komt natuurlijk uit symfonische rock.
Ja.
Is dat iets wat in symfonische rock veel gebeurt? Dat
Nee,
is een beetje klassiek achter.
Niet echt, het is meer klassiek.
Klassiek,
inderdaad.
oh ja.
Ik denk ooit ergens gehoord en
Ja.
dan...
Yeah, it's just voice leading, right?
Yeah.
And it's interesting because I don't think a lot of guitar players use this
Or
kind of
or
effect.
like they even think about that.
Yeah.
They're playing when you have one melody going one direction. If you put another melody going the opposite direction, it has a really strong effect.
Ja,
het
dat
is
is
meer klassiek iets, denk ik, als jazz, ja.
All right, so John, where did you get that augmented lick? Where did you hear that?
Ja, in de muziek van Django ook. Klassieke muziek van Debussy onder andere. En ja, ik vind de klank mooi van heeltoonse ladders en licks.
Ja, want ik ken John natuurlijk al een stuk langer. En ik weet dat een van jouw favoriete geluiden op gitaar is ook die whole tone.
Ja.
Je hebt volgens mij een paar hele coole whole tone licks. Geef er eens een paar.
Ja, nou, onder andere deze.
Yeah, that's the one you played on the
Yeah.
Sheik of Araby. But you have a really cool one, like we have really.
Yeah. And I think another good reason why I like that lick and the other lick is they're one of the few licks that are double picked in Gypsy jazz.
Oh yeah.
There's only I can't think of another other lick that's double picked.
I think though that's the Stochelo thing, right?
Yeah, it's
because
a
people use
Stochelo
like G7 or F7, and then like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not common at all. That's why it's nice.
I know that one of my other favorite songs is Diminishing,
Ja.
right? And it's all whole tone.
Ja.
And then you have some really cool. I always wanted to ask you have some really cool like. You have some really cool thing. Maybe
Yeah.
it's, yeah, play it in a rhythm. Play rhythm. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's great because on guitar you can just play it on the G and the B string, and that's on the same frets, huh? Kan je gewoon een best maatje ladder spelen, gewoon zonder het sequencen, gewoon ta-da. Yeah, that's a really nice fingering.
The sequencing is the cool part. You know?
Yeah, like, do it again on a rhythm, on a B flat rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sequencing. Triplets, it's even cooler.
Ja.
So you can fill out more space with it too. If you have longer time for a chord, you can play more notes in it.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about using one lick. Okay, in a lot of standards, you have chords that move in fifths, dominant chords that moves in fifths. So whenever that happens, you can take one phrase or one idea and then just move it one fret down, and it'll fit over the next chord, and it becomes a tritone substitute.
So it's the ending of Sheik of Araby. With it's like a dominant chain, right? So it's like F7 to D7 to G7 to G7, and you have this nice lick, this fret. Yeah, I think it's exactly like you said. It's just like shifting and make use of the tritone substitution relationship.
Yeah.
So the basic theory is just that D7 is almost the same as A flat 7. You can see it on the guitar because you have these two notes for D7, and if you just change the bass note, you have A flat 7. So you can every lick that you use for A flat 7, You could use for D7 and vice versa. So if you start in Sheik of Araby, you have D7, and you go to G7, and G7 is the same as D flat 7, so you can shift everything down. So maybe you could demonstrate, like we play the second half, and you start doing it on D7 and then go all the way to B flat.
Yeah.
So because you can use it D7, G7, C7, F7. You can use it four chords in a row.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's actually super easy to do, but it makes you sound really hip.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool.
Essentially it's just a...
You can play that. Yeah. And actually, it's a good time to talk about your right hand technique, because your right hand technique is legendary here in the Netherlands. Everybody's talking about it.
Legendary.
Because he never misses a note. But you're not like a straight like gypsy picker. Je bent niet echt een hele strenge in de leer gypsy jazz picker. Jij speelt veel meer ultimate, hè? Ja. Want als je zo'n lick speelt dat... Als je het zeg maar volgens gypsy picking zou doen, dan zou je hier 2 naar beneden krijgen en jij speelt langzaam. Oh, je speelt 2 naar beneden. Speel jij niet dit?
Ja, zo speel je.
Ja, dat doe jij, hè? Je begint omhoog.
Ja.
I can't do that fast because he starts up here. Right?
Oh, well.
Yeah, I would go down. But because he comes from symphonic rock, so he's used to like playing really fast lines, ultimate picking.
Yeah.
Can you do it again really fast?
Yeah, I try.
And it's also interesting because you hold your pick really deep in your hand, right?
Yeah, kind of.
It's like really there. Yeah. It's like normally we have it like on the tip, and he has it like really like here.
Oh wow.
I tried it, but I can hit a single note if I play like this.
Het geeft me meer controle over wat ik doe.
Yeah, he says it gives him more control, right? But is that the way you learned it, or is that just the way you you thought of you doing it yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. You sweep over 6 strings, right?
Well, 5.
5 strings.
5 actually.
So first you do it over B flat. So what's the sweeping pattern? That's crazy. And then you do it over F7.
Ja.
What's that sweeping pattern like? Oh, but that's C minor. That's C minor.
Okay, so when you have a dominant 7, you play a minor, the relative minor over it.
Als je F7 hebt, speel je nooit F7, maar dan doe je C mineur dus.
Soms.
Of F gewoon.
Soms. Of gewoon F, kan ook. Ja.
Can you play like a whole chorus sweeping, or is that not possible? Like a whole chorus?
Oh, John can do it.
Yeah, that's
Over Sheik of Araby?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's try it. You can choose the tempo.
Ja, dat mag wel. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Worth it.
Can you do it on the dominant chain? Let's from would you choose all minor chords to do it? Alleen maar mineur akkoorden?
Dat moet ik even uitzoeken, dat kan ik niet
Okay,
zeggen.
But it's so funny because I did like many gigs with John, and the moment he starts sweeping, every guitar player is like, what the hell is happening here? Because it never happens in Gypsy Jazz. So I always say, like, dude, you gotta sweep your next solo. So it's very nice.
And I think that's one of those things where it's like a lot of people come to Gypsy Jazz from different styles, and then they always try to hide their past style in Gypsy Jazz, you know? But sometimes it's cool to like, hey, if you could do that, you should do it, you know?
I agree. Yeah. I think then we're going into my solo, and I play some like weird lick over 2/5, C minor F7.
Yeah.
Let's look at it.
Okay. Okay, so that lick is it's a little out. So how did you where'd you get that from, and what are you thinking? How do you use it? You know.
Well, it's one of my favorite guitar players. It's not a gypsy jazz player at all, and
Wait a second.
he was one of the first jazz guitar players I ever heard. And I thought, hey, he has a really like organized way of playing, and it's very bluesy. And he plays a lot of blues licks, but then to like break free from the blues licks, he plays some kind of out lick.
Eric Clapton.
Yeah, almost. No, it's Ulvacanius. And then the interesting thing is that Dennis Sang, who's doing lessons with a lot of people, he just did lessons with Borelli. They're great, get them. But he's gonna do a series with Ulvacanius too.
I don't know.
But he has like these cool licks, which are just like arpeggios in 2 octaves. So the idea is that to play like an arpeggio over C minor, and then I play E flat major arpeggio. Well, I play a C here, and then I play F sharp minor with a at 9, so that would be a G sharp. This one, right? And then do the same octave lower, and then you end on the 5th of E flat. So
Yeah.
it's really cool. Yeah, play it slowly. The beginning of. Let's start from here.
Okay.
Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Well, I got this from a video of the Rosenberg Trio, in which I also play. It's it's a Sheik of Araby video. It's on YouTube, and I play violin. But then Stoffel does this, which is like a logical thing. It's on B flat, B flat. But then for F7 he goes to, so he plays a D minor triad, right?
A D minor over F7.
Yeah, you can do that. Then you would have a 13 in there.
Okay.
Yeah. You could also do.
Yeah.
But the nice thing to know about this is, because Stoffel doesn't do this. He doesn't sweep. Actually, the first note of the triplet, he just makes a new stroke. He does.
Okay.
And if you do that, it's a different sound. So first I'll do it with a sweep, and I'll do it with another attack, and you can hear the difference. So just play B flat and F7. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's sweeping. And now with the extra attack. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, it has a different.
It gives like a punch
Yeah,
at the
different feel.
beginning of every phrase.
I didn't know that he did it like this. But then in the Rosenberg Academy video, I don't know which one, then he does it, and then I noticed it.
Yeah.
So and I've never seen anyone else do it like this. And then we're getting into your solo. And
I took a solo?
yeah, you took solo. But then it's interesting because you already had like 2 amazing guitar solos. And then you have to start. And I have the same problem, right? You have a lot of guitar players that played stuff before you and they played everything as possible. So what's then your mindset?
Sometimes if the soloist before me it's really active and filled up, then I like to create space and give it a break and kind of note the beginning of my solo. And so sometimes I'll do that with hitting a nice long chord at the beginning of my solo, because it really marks something different happening, and then I can kind of start from there.
But the special chord then, it's not like you wouldn't just play B flat major
Yeah,
6,
yeah,
right?
but basically something long and drawn out. That's what I'm trying to say, is that I want, when at the beginning of my solo, I like creating space first.
Yeah.
Then I have something to work on, and I'm like, I have like a little separation,
But now you choose to quote another song, actually.
Yeah, yeah. And so this is another thing I like doing, is I like quoting other tunes, because these are all these standards we play like a million times. Everyone knows these tunes.
Yeah.
So then I like putting them in other songs. It's also like a good exercise too, to see how things are related to chord changes. So in this one, I quoted "Them Their Eyes," well, the first part of the melody, because I don't even know the rest of the melody. and then so I just quoted the beginning of it, and so all I did is I just moved it down to B flat, and then I just played with the melody a little bit. So that's always something I like to do, is quote other melodies. Okay, so Django used a lot. He used a lot of kind of just like very kind of old guitar techniques or something, and also I used and that's why I really like Django, because he's a jazz musician that really used everything you could do on a guitar.
Yeah, it's true.
And so that's why I really like it. It's just the same note, but it has a nice guitar effect.
And why don't you do like with this? He would even do.
He would even do that too,
Or like.
Yeah.
Those things, they were really cool. So how do you play this chromatic walk down?
Yeah, I just keep moving my index finger down like this, fret by fret, fret by fret.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
I would never be able to do it like that.
Yeah, but you do it a really weird, confusing way.
Yeah, because I'm a violin player and we would never do that. So
Yeah.
we would always find a new position. So I would play it. I would do.
That's hurting my brain.
That's
It
weird.
looks cool. It looks cool.
It does look cool. It does look cool.
Yeah, or the.
It's like doing that where you hit the same fret with.
Yeah, it's the same fret.
I can't do that.
Yeah, but I would not be able to do it.
I've seen like, it's so funny seeing people do that. Yeah.
But it's the same. Like Stoffelo does a lot of like. He slides. He plays 4 notes. He does.
Yeah.
I never do that. I always do. For instance, I would shift positions, so I play in 2 positions. Because that's the way we do it on the violin.
Yeah.
And then you play this like thing, and then you have. Yeah, you told me that's what was one of your favorite, or is one of your favorite general licks.
There's like, I think it's like 47 or something, where he plays "I Can't Give You Anything But Love," and this is his ending lick, which is the most simple. It's a simple ending, but he has like a nice the 3 notes that he ends on are really pretty.
I'll play the ending of what's the thing? Which song you said?
I Can't Give You.
I Can Give You Anything. Let's play from the Christoph Changes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that like...
It's that totally typical Django.
No, but it's also Djangology, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then and then you're in the position for G.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very Django like to me. Yeah.
Nice. And then we get into the training.
Yeah. So we start with John.
Yeah, but let's look at a nice moment in the training part. Because the question is always, do you react to the guy that played before you, or do you try to change it up?
Yeah.
so this is like an example that you hear them play octaves and you start playing octaves too.
Yeah, exactly.
But what's your thoughts? Should you always try to copy? Because for me...
Well, sometimes I can't copy. Sometimes if I'm training with John and he does something crazy, I can't copy it. So yeah.
Because some guy told me once that you shouldn't parrot. I had a teacher said you shouldn't parrot. Just find something new, which like treat the guy before you as like a question, and you answer it, and you wouldn't answer with the same question.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just really cool to play the same thing. Yeah, but it's also like kind of show off. Like I heard what you did there. You know? So, but you didn't play the same thing. But you played the same kind of sound,
idea. Same idea.
Yeah. And then we get to the ending. And we didn't play the melody, but instead you played some chords, je speelde wat akkoorden. En waar heb je dat vandaan? Dat is cool.
Ja, zo speelde Django.
If you do that, then everyone knows, of course, this is the end, because this is the way Django ends. And I think this gets to an important point. I don't think you always have to play the melody out, right?
Hot Club usually, I mean not usually, but a lot of times they don't play the melody out.
Yeah, almost never. But some guy told me that's because they only could record like 2.5 minutes. Yeah. But still, I think I always like to think it's really compact, right? They play the melody once, and then it's just solos, and then Grappelli brings it to a high point with Django, like playing tremolos, and then it's just there's nothing more to say. Just play the ending, right? And we also did it because he started playing, and we started playing a soft rhythm to give it the extra push, right? Because if we wouldn't play the soft rhythm, let's play it once without soft rhythm. And now let's do with soft rhythm. You see, it's much more energetic. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, really cool. So, I think we covered the whole song. So there's nothing more to say than I want to thank John. John, bedankt. Dat we eventjes je hebben mogen lenen en in je
bedankt.
In je brein hebben kunnen kijken. En until next time.
Bye.